Hello everybody, Faces by Catherine here. Welcome to my channel. Okay, so why half a face? I'm going to show you this look today. I came across not necessarily the look, but the cosmetics. I can't name the other brand, but I said, I'm going to try all the chocolate looking stuff that I have and share it with y'all and see how it comes out. Okay, so this is half the face and I think I like it. Okay, and so I'm going to do this other side for you. This was to save time. So the products that I'm going to use is going to be basically in the chocolate family. So for my eyes, now I've already skin prepped, you know that. I've already done my eyebrows, okay, so we don't have to go through that. So what I'm going to do is use our new and improved shimmer eyeshadow sticks, okay. They are easy to use, and they really stay on very well. I like them. So we have Golden Sunrise. So I'm making sure I got the right one. Okay, so Golden Sunrise. You can see the colors right here. And this is what it looks like, Golden Sunrise. Sorry, I'm being a little dyslexic. And then we're going to use the Copper Nova. We're going to use Golden Sunrise is going to be like up in here. Okay. And then we're going to use the Copper Nova. This is what that one looks like. And bring that up for you. Okay. And then we're going to use, that's going to be on my lid. Okay. And then we're going to use the Radiant Bronze. Thing about calling this Face by Catherine Choco-Latte, I don't know. You guys help me out with that. Oops, you're not seeing that. Okay. So that, all right, so that's going to be for the eyes. And then I'm going to use brown eyeliner, okay, our waterproof eyeliner. I'm going to still put my black in there, all right. And I'm going to use brown black mascara instead of all black, okay. And then for the lips, I'm going to use Truffle Nude for the lining of the lips. This is it. Along with our new Rose Noir. Everybody's loving this. That's what this is, okay? So that's what I'm going to do for you on this side of the face, okay? And then we're going to put some bronzer on. Okay, we're going to put some bronzer on. This one right here. Don't look at these. This one right here. This is Light Glow, I believe. I'll check that out in a minute. And then we're going to put some cheeks on. Wineberry right here. Okay. And then we're going to do a little trick. A little trick with this one. Okay. So let me start with the lighter color, which was Golden Sunrise. Hi. Golden Sunrise. So we're going to just pop that in right here. I mean, see how easy they just smooth on. I mean, they're so soft and they do dry down. They're like smudge proof to me. Okay. And then we're going to come back on the bottom. I want to make sure I'm telling you my colors right. Copper Nova. Yep. And we're going to pop that one right here. These are so easy to use. And because I have a lot of real estate, I'm going to come up a little bit higher with this. Okay. Like I've already concealed and all that other kind of stuff, okay? Then I'm going to come in with my Radiant Bronze to give it some depth. You can stop here if you want it, but we're extra, right? So we're going to come back in here. We're going to just pop that in right there. And because I have a little real estate here, we're going to come back up a little bit higher. And we're going to take our cream brush and we're just going to kind of blend that out. Okay, smooth out those edges. And if you want, you can take a fluffy brush and do the same. See how it's coming together already? To even smooth it out even more. Okay. Now I'm going to take my brown eyeliner. Make sure I'm picking up the brown and not the truffle. Waterproof. And we're just going to line the eye. Okay. And if you follow me, you know I like to tight line. So we're going to snatch this back a little bit. And we're going to tight line to close up some of those gaps. This is in black. And then I'm going to put some down here. My waterline. All right. Now I want to put a little bit of color in my bottom down here. So I'm going to come over here to my eyeshadow palette. And I'm going to choose my espresso. You can see I use my colors, right? But espresso right here. I want to put a little bit, they're staying kind of chocolate. So get some on the brush. I'm just going to line down here. All right. I'm loving it already. Now, I'm going to put my black brown mascara. So if you don't always want harsh black, you can come back with the brown black. So we're just, this is the ultimate. Get the base. Okay, don't forget your bottoms. Can you believe we're almost done? Now I'm going to put my foundation on it. I'm using the Time Wise in Luminous. I'm a natural, normal, whatever, 210. Yeah, beige normal, 210. So I'm using a Luminous. And this Luminous is good for dry skin. So I'm going to put some on the back of my hand. Yeah. And I'm going to take my brush. I'm going to work that into the brush. And this is going to give a very light coverage. Okay. And I'm going to come on across because you remember I did half the face. So if you don't want that heavy makeup, that's how you do that. Okay. All right. See how that luminous kind of just gives you a glow. It goes on so smooth. Okay. So now I want to take my light bronze. You might want to use this one here, golden, depending on what bronze you are. but I'm going to use the lighter one. Okay, can you see that? Oop. Okay. So I'm going to take my cheek brush. I'm going to just dap, dap, dap. So I'm just dapping. And we're just going to dap into a 3. This is where the sun kissed us, right? And I'm going to come on because I want to finish the look. And just come on down the bottom. All right. You can stop there if you want. Okay. Or you can come back now with our wineberry right here to give some on the cheek. Not a whole lot. Come up a little higher. We don't want to drag down. We want to come up to make our cheeks come up. Okay. And then I popped a little bit of this right here, this golden glasses. What happens when you have to wear contacts, but you still need your readers. Honey Glow. Yeah, I just want to make sure. Honey Glow. So I'm going to use Honey Glow right here. Get some on the brush. Just dap, dap, dap. And I want to pop that right there. See? To give that glow. Now, my little trick. I'm going to take my Rose Noir. And I'm going to put just a swipe. Okay? And I'm going to, see that? And blend, blend, blend. Isn't that pretty? I like it. Oh, I keep thinking of making both sides of the face. You can come up a little bit more with it. Hairline. Okay. Now, we're almost done. All we have to do is the lips. So we're going to come back with our lips and we're going to put the Truffle Nude. Line our lips. Now either you can color in the lips or just line them. So we're going to line them. Make sure I'm using the right brown because it doesn't look like I am. I'm using brown. Yeah. Ends kind of look the same. Okay. Give it a good line. Come back and put your Rose Noir on. I love this. You don't need a whole lot. Blot. Take your translucent powder. Let's set some of that. Tap, tap, tap. And let's just set that. Okay. And we can do this to have it all married together. And actually, well, I want to set that underneath because I did put concealer on. And we are actually done with our look. I like to cut it off right there. Okay. And to totally finish, if you're done, you like this? Should we call it Choco-Latte? What do you think? So to finish, we're going to finish off with our finishing spray. And we're done. Wasn't that fast? Thank you for watching. Please remember to subscribe, like, and share me. And you can find these products on www.marykay.com/QPOWELS. This is Faces by Catherine. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye. Till next time.